Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. Let's get into our reading. Holy Spirit, I ask that you please protect me, my viewers, and our families from any negative energy, hexes, curses, evil eyes, anything of the dark. I ask that you please keep it far away from us. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen, amen, amen. Show my viewers the cards they need to see. Show my viewers the cards they need to see. Alright, so I see something happened here. I did this reading before. This Miss Masculine energy. Excuse me. This masculine energy, they feel like you're their soulmate, okay? They feel very drawn to you. They are a soulmate, but they're a karmic soulmate, okay? They have lessons to learn here. I don't feel you're really into them at all, really. I feel like you may have been like curious about them or whatever because of the way they were acting, because they act really weird. This is the freaky one they have read about before. They're a bit strange, okay? They act shy. They act very insecure. They talk low when they feel shy. Anyway, I've done a reading about them before, not too long ago. They're back. But this time something happened here. Something happened. This person's always looking for you at some spot where you always go. Okay, wherever you go. Often it could be that's in public. It could be a gym, a park. I don't know. Something like somewhere where you often go. Okay. They see you there a lot, and maybe you haven't been going there as much, so they're always looking for you. I feel like you've been very busy, or the weather has been raining or bad and you just haven't been going there, or whatever the situation is. They've been looking for you. But this person's very strange in their mind, okay? Like they actually get angry when they don't see you. So they'll start acting out in really strange ways. So for some of you, I see this person literally showing up somewhere in a parking lot where you were at, or you had just gotten somewhere, okay? Whether it was, I don't know where it exactly was, but I do see trees. But anyway, it's a parking lot. I do see a parking lot, and you were parked there. And I'm seeing that you were parked there, and then they showed up. Oh no, I'm sorry. Spirit was saying no, they were there first, and then you showed up. And you thought they were, out of the car and doing whatever they were doing that they normally do as a routine. But they weren't. They have tinted windows. It could be some kind of gray color car or something. I don't know if it's gray or... It's not silver. Oh, there's two different cars this person uses. One is a kind of a grayish color, like a smoky color I'm hearing. And another car that they use is silver. Okay, it could be a Honda or something like that. It has 4 doors. I don't know. Anyway, the point is they got there before you, in this parking lot, okay? But they never got out of their car. They were just sitting there. You know, they didn't never got out of their car. And then once you showed up, you parked, you know, in the parking lot. They were watching you for a bit, okay? They were watching you. They're very strange. I don't see them being harmful or anything to you, but they just act so weird, you know? It's like they are obsessed with you, though. They truly are obsessed with you, I'm telling you. Their actions might seem different, like they're not obsessed with you, but they are. They're fighting it, though. They're really fighting this, these feelings for you, you know? They don't like feeling vulnerable. They don't like feeling this strong pull towards you, but they can't help it. It's like, oh my God, I have to see them. Where are they? Like, they don't even understand themselves. That's why they think that you curse them or something, or you put some kind of love spell on them. That's why they feel that way. Anyway, they popped up again recently. Okay, they popped up again. This time, they really didn't expect you to come. Wherever you go and you see this person, they were not expecting you to show up, and you surprised them, okay? And it's like they got so excited to see you. It was like a shock and excitement at the same time. They have tinted windows, but because, you know, when you sit inside your tinted window car, you can still see out, but people can't, like, see in. Because they normally drive a car that isn't tinted windowed. Okay, their car that they normally drive isn't tinted window, and it's silver. And it's definitely a Honda. I'm seeing the Honda on there. Okay, I can't say it's definitely a Honda, but it looks like a Honda. I'm feeling Honda for some reason. It's a 4-door car. Okay. Anyway, they they don't usually use the car with tinted windows. Okay. They usually use the car that has regular windows. All right. So now they took this car, and this car is like, I don't know if it's for it's a family members to drive, or their daughter, or wife, or something like that. But I don't see the wife driving ever. They always drive. Anyway, the point is they ended up taking that the family member's car to the park, or the parking lot, or the gym, or whatever you normally go. And they were just sitting in their car, and they were literally just watching you, right? And then you, because, you know, the energy is there, you do feel, you know that this is a karmic soulmate. You just intuitively know. You're not attracted to them in that kind of way, but you do know. If you're some of you are very intuitive, and you just know this person. You know they feel a pull towards you and all that. But I don't feel that you have that pull towards them. But you sense them. You know that they're there. You know that they're coming, or whatever it is, okay? But it's not like you can't wait to see them. You don't have that feeling of, you're attracted to them in any kind of way, no. But for them, it's that way, okay? Because they have healing things to do here. And until they heal certain things, they are going to continue feeling that way about you, okay? But they honestly think that you put a spell on them. Oh gosh. They honestly think you put a spell on them. But at the same time, they're like, no, this person wouldn't do that. Because it's not like this person has a lot of options. They don't. They're already married or committed to somebody else. but they can't take their eyes off of you, there's just it's that connection that it's very strong. They're strongly attracted to you. They're very magnetic. They feel that magnetic pull towards you. They're very aggravated here. So, okay, so they got really excited when, they saw you. And then they were staring at you. But they forgot they were in a car with the tinted windows. So when you looked back at their car, because you felt something staring at you from that car, possibly, or maybe you were just looking in that direction at something else. Whatever it was, it's different for everyone. Why you looked in their direction. This person thought that you could see them through that tinted windows and you couldn't. Okay, so they panicked. They panicked and they, started their car and they peeled away. They took off really, really quickly. They got nervous. They forgot that they were in a car with tinted windows for a moment. But that's the thing, though. Every time you come around them, they feel, they get like that. They get all miscombobulated. They can't think. It's like their mind went to shit every time you come around. They can't focus because they're just like, oh my God, like, oh, there's my person. Oh, I don't know why I feel this way, but I do. And yeah, and so they try to avoid, this person, if they seem like they try to avoid you, and you think it's because they're not attracted to you, that they don't like you, that's not true. It's quite the opposite, okay? They're actually running from you because they don't trust themselves around you, and they're afraid to get caught by their wife of having any kind of, or being caught having any kind of interest in you, whether it's just looking at you. They also feel like their person might find out that they have a crush on you, or that they have this intense feeling towards you. They're so afraid that they're going to get caught, okay? Because they are codependent, okay? And that's part of their lessons they need to learn right now, is stop being so codependent on people. So, yeah. But it has nothing to do with you. It's just that you're triggering them to learn these lessons here. And they feel vulnerable. They feel like, you see right through them. But they feel very lusty and very attracted to you. They don't know why. They don't know why. They've never felt like this, not even to their own wife or their partner. They've never felt this way before. I say wife, but it could be any sex, because I'm feeling they're masculine and then the other person's a feminine that they're living with or they're married to. Okay. Yeah, so they can't get you out of their mind. They think about you day and night, and it's really strong. And the less they see you, the stronger the lust becomes. Like, the stronger it is for them. So they keep thinking about you constantly. They dream about you. They fantasize about you going to bed with them and how you would be in bed and all these crazy things. And you have no idea, which might be a good thing, because if you're not attracted to them and you don't want nothing to do with them, it's probably a good thing, that you don't feel this way about them. But I'm also seeing here, too, that some of you could be with somebody. You could be connected with someone else here. Whether it's a boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, somebody, a friend even. It could be a good friend of yours that you go to this place with often. And it's a place where you can socialize and be yourself and be comfortable there, okay? It's not like a workplace. I'm not seeing a workplace, but, it could be. Depends on the type of job you have, okay? Um, well, they're very jealous of whoever you're entertaining. They feel like, they're thinking in their head, like, oh, this person is so lucky, like, oh man, it should be me that they're talking to, like, they're very jealous. They don't want you to talk to anybody else but them. And anybody who greets you or, says hi to you or gives you any kind of attention, especially if it's the opposite sex, okay, of you, they get extremely jealous. They try to hide it really hard though, but they can't help it. They feel it. And then they give you like an attitude, or they look at you in like a hateful way. It's not because they hate you, it's the totally opposite, but their face shows different, okay? Their expressions don't match how they feel, okay? So they can look angry and you don't understand why. That's why, because they want you and can't have you. So it's like you're this forbidden fruit, okay? So this person is very much still around you. They're still watching you. But they have to be very careful when they do it now because they're afraid of being caught. But the more cautious they are, the more exposed they become, because now, like, if it's their spouse or the person that they're with, now if like this person, say you go to like a gym, okay, and normally you have a routine at the gym and they have a routine at the gym, okay, maybe they both use, go to the swimming pool first, or maybe you go on the elliptical first, or whatever, okay, you all have your own routine here. And then all of a sudden, because they're so paranoid of being caught looking at you, they go and do something completely different than what they've been doing, okay? And if they go to this place with their spouse is questioning, like, well, why are you changing all of a sudden? Like, what is it? But then they see you and they're putting two to two together. See, they're exposing themselves, basically. They're exposing themselves that they have this crush on you, that they're really lusting after you. But their spouse doesn't realize how much lust is here. It is a lot of lust, enough for deceitfulness, you know what I mean? This person is, constantly thinking about you, and they're going to ruin their relationship with their own person by being this way. And it has absolutely nothing to do with you, but it's part of their karmic lessons here. And they are with a karmic person. So they're there. There's lessons that they need to learn here for whatever reason. Okay, it's different for different people. For some, they were cheaters in the past. For others, it's their deceitfulness, their codependency issues, their abandonment issues. It's different for all different people here. But they do have a lot of healing that they need to do, and it's part of their journey to go through this. Okay. That's what that is. I'm also seeing here that there is a spouse here. This is a married couple, it looks like, or somebody that's very committed to someone here. They've been living together for a long time. They don't see eye to eye. A lot of time, there's a lot of arguments going on. Now, for some of you, the arguments is because the spouse is very jealous. It looks like one person here works a lot of hours, too many hours. They even travel for work and everything. And then when they come home, they're very tired and they don't want to have sex or something like that. They don't want to be affectionate or have sex. That's what I'm seeing here. They're too tired. And you're thinking they're always cheating on you and stuff like that. They're not cheating. They're just really freaking tired. They work a lot. They travel a lot. And this masculine energy, I feel, they work very hard and they travel very far, whether by car or by plane. And they have a position in something, maybe in security, or I don't know, something to do with something. It's a higher position, whatever that they do, and they have to travel for work all the time. And this wife or husband or whoever the spouse is left home a lot with children. Some of them have children here, not all of them, but some. And so they're burnt out sometimes, or no, it's because, okay, if they have children, one child is older than the other. There's an age gap here. So one of the children, the older child, okay, they're very self-sufficient and independent, but they do have a smaller child who is very cute. Could be as a little girl. She's very bossy for such a young little thing. She's very cute. Anyway, it really puts this parent here on their toes. So, anyway, this person's very insecure. The reason why this person is so insecure is because they themselves have been deceitful. They have been deceitful in this marriage that they're in. This masculine thinks that these two children belongs to them, but they don't. Because this masculine who works a lot, they have a low sperm count. And they know they have a low sperm count because they were married in a previous marriage before. And they were trying to get their first wife pregnant. And she couldn't get pregnant. She even did all kinds of procedures. We did some kind of like procedures here trying to get pregnant, but it wasn't her fault that she couldn't get pregnant. It was the man's fault. This masculine's fault. Nobody's at fault. I don't know why I'm saying fault. It's no one's fault. It's just medically, this masculine has a low sperm count. Yeah, so it was a very low sperm count. This masculine couldn't get the first wife pregnant. Their first wife ended up cheating on this masculine who works a lot with their best friend. This ex-wife of theirs. They're a heavy wine drinker. Or they were. They loved to drink wine, and they would be drunk a lot. They weren't satisfied in the bedroom with this masculine. So they ended up cheating with somebody from the military here, and they got pregnant right away. And then this masculine felt inadequate, just knowing not only did they cheat with a best friend, and then left him for a military guy. Oh, that's terrible. But he felt inadequate because, oh, that's so sad, man. He felt inadequate because, he couldn't get his wife pregnant. And then the wife also told him that he was terrible in bed. But he works a lot, and he had to work a lot because he was trying to save up money. No, he was trying to pay back the debt. This first wife, he was trying to pay back debt. This first wife left this man, this masculine, in bankruptcy here, or close to it. But I see many of them in bankruptcy with this first wife, to the point where, they couldn't even afford to live on their own. They got divorced. They could barely afford the lawyers for divorce. They had to borrow money from someone for a divorce. Oh my God, I've gone through a lot here. So they had to work really hard to get on their own feet again. But once they did, they got promoted somewhere, but they had to travel after their divorce here. Okay, they ended up getting married pretty, not, they ended up with somebody pretty quickly. They didn't get married. They ended up with somebody who was like a stripper or something. They worked as a bartender at a strip club, or they were strippers. Some of them were strippers. Some of them worked as a bartender at a strip club. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying what I'm seeing here, okay? They worked hard for their money, whatever they did, okay, at the time. But when they met this masculine, and they met them at a strip joint, because I can see her dancing on his lap. Anyway, so I don't know, but this masculine, really liked this girl here. He found her very attractive, ended up dating her, but he wasn't expecting to be with this person in a serious relationship. But this person, this woman here, who was a stripper or bartender at a strip joint, it was something to do with a strip joint here, okay? But I do see them dancing half naked, so I don't know if it's that person or someone else dancing on their lap. Whatever, okay? Take it how it resonates. But anyway, they were having a great time, and that's what matters, okay? They weren't expecting to be in a relationship with this person at all, but ended up where this female looked at this masculine like a breadwinner, like, oh my gosh, if I end up with this person, I don't have to work. Like, they work hard, they like to work, they're a great provider, all these things, right? So anyway, this woman ended up getting pregnant by this masculine really quickly. And okay, well, not really quickly. So they were dating, and then this female here slept with someone else because she wasn't getting pregnant by this masculine. Okay, that's what happened. Then she got pregnant from another guy who she knows, a friend of hers even. She got pregnant by a guy and then told this masculine that she was pregnant with his baby. But this masculine, they're very oblivious. Okay, they're very oblivious here. They know they have a low sperm count. They know that they have issues going on with themselves and they can't get anyone pregnant right now. Okay, well, at that time anyway. So this female, their now wife, I'm seeing, got pregnant from another masculine here outside the marriage. So there's deceit going on here, okay? And not once, but several times, this wife was cheating when they were at work with different partners, different people. So anyway, this happened twice. The second time, it looked like this woman wanted to work part-time inside of a diner at nighttime, like a third shift. And there was a masculine there in that diner that she was opening her legs to there. Okay, she was getting it on with somebody in there. Alright. The masculine ended up getting her pregnant the second time around. So this person, I see two children, a boy and a girl possibly. Now, this masculine ended up marrying this woman, okay, and thinking this whole time he's got 2 children of his own. They're not his, and they don't even look like this masculine's kids either. They look like, I don't know, they don't even look like the mother either. So, anyway, yeah, so this masculine has no idea. Okay, they don't even have any assumptions here about their 2 children not looking like them at all, or I don't know. Anyway, yeah, he's got 2 kids that don't even belong to him, but he thinks that they're his, DNA wise. So yeah, but even though if he found out that the kids weren't his, he would still raise them as his own, because he's been in their life since the whole time, you know. So I don't know. I don't see them ever finding out about the kids not being theirs until later on in life. It'll get exposed. This lie will become exposed, but not right now. Not yet, anyway. But this masculine, they're going through karma here. They've been going through the same karmic cycles for many lifetimes now. This masculine could be a Capricorn, okay? I feel like they're a Capricorn, and the person that they're married to is also a Capricorn. Like they have the same birthday in the same month. It's possible for some of them. Not all of them are going to have that, but I see for this specific one it is. But not every masculine's going to be a Capricorn, okay? This is just significant to me that I'm seeing that. Alright, so anyway, now that's the story of this couple, okay? So this woman, now I know she's a woman, she had 2 children, she birthed 2 children here that don't belong to her husband, and lied to the husband that they are his, okay? But she was cheating the whole time. So now, she is purposely making this her husband here overweight. So she's making food that's very unhealthy on purpose, so that her husband can get unhealthy looking, you know, gain a lot of weight, or that's what I'm saying, gain a lot of weight, because they are on the road a lot, they are working a lot, they don't get much sex from this masculine because they're always tired, and they have 2 children. And one of the children, the youngest daughter I'm seeing, I guess the baby, she's very cute. She still sleeps with her parents. So they don't really have much sex or whatever, but that's not the reason that this woman is overfeeding her husband. She's doing not overfeeding her husband, I mean, making unhealthy food for him to get fat. She's doing that on purpose because she feels like if he looks attractive in any kind of way that she might lose him to someone else. She's very insecure because of all the cheating that she's done on him. And this masculine, and I see 333, this masculine here, they're very unhealthy right now, overly overweight. They can have some blood pressure issues, having headaches. Yeah, because of the the food that they're eating. It's not healthy. They're not taking care of themselves health-wise, okay? Yeah, well, so anyway, she's afraid that she's going to lose her husband to someone else. She's very paranoid of getting caught with her deceitful ways. She's very paranoid that something will happen and, you know, he'll find out the truth that the children don't belong to him but belong to someone else that she was deceitful with. She's very paranoid, so she feels that if she makes this person, you know, not so attractive, because I guess in her mind, if he gains a lot of weight, he's not going to look attractive to somebody else, which is stupid because there are women out there who like that. So, what a fool. Anyway, she's destroying this man's life, but, you know, nobody's putting a gun to his head saying he has to eat the shit food that he's eating, you know what I'm saying? So, at the same time, but she does make guilt trips and saying, oh, what's the matter? How come you don't eat the food that I make? It's healthy. But it's really not. Okay, she puts things in the food so that this masculine can gain weight. Oh, God. Anyway, very insecure, and it's not healthy. Okay, and she has 2 children here she needs to think about that need a father. Because this woman is not ambitious. She looks like she used to work a part-time job at the diner, but then she quit when the second baby was born. But she doesn't like to work at all, which is fine. I mean, she's okay, so she's always looking for babysitters for her little one because the older one goes to school, so that she can go out, be deceitful, hang out with friends and people like that, have a good time. Alright, so that's what's going on when this guy's at work, for whoever this resonates with, I don't know. That's terrible. Alright. Notes here. So this is going to keep going on for now, it looks like. But, you know, they're both together because they're both karmics here. The husband and wife, they're karmic. They have a lot of lessons to learn, which is why this is not over yet. Yeah, so the truth eventually will come out. But it looks like this masculine is just going to keep putting up with it. Sorry about that. Yeah, so they have lessons to learn here, but they're not learning them. They're not learning them. There's a lot of red flags here, and the masculine just is constantly looking, is just very blind to these red flags, okay, over and over again. This masculine's mother could have cancer. One of them do anyway. Not all of them. This is not everyone's exact story, but someone here, this like a masculine like that's going through this right now, their mother has cancer. It's breast cancer, I think. I don't think it could be lung, but I'm seeing like in the chest, like a, you know, a breast. Take it how it resonates. Okay. I'm seeing someone from your past here. Someone from the past here is thinking about you. It seems like they've never gotten over you since you've been with them. Like, you ended this like, a while ago or something. I don't know how long ago, but it was more than 6 weeks ago. And this person is still fresh in their head with you in their mind. But for some of you, it's even longer than that. It's like 6 years, and this person is still thinking about you. If you left them, they still have the apartment or home, wherever you lived at, the same way you decorated it. It's pretty much still the same. They don't want to change anything in the home because they miss you, and they're not going to heal until they clean up that home with everything with you in it out. But they're not ready to let this go. You're never going back to them. You're never going back to them, but they are still stuck in their head about you really badly. They don't want to, if whatever you left behind, whether it was clothes, furniture, curtains, whatever you left behind, it's still there, and it's still the same way that you left it. This person sleeps and doesn't sleep well at night, and they cry a lot for you. Kind of like a child missing like their mother or something. They didn't treat you well. They were very narcissistic here, very controlling. It looks like they had some sort of anxiety issue. I see that they have like tremors in their hand or something, or their leg. They don't like socializing around a lot of people. They don't like to be in groups of people. This masculine could be bald-headed with thick eyebrows, I'm seeing. I'm hearing Bill and I'm hearing William. I'm hearing Olio and Omar. Anyway, this man is making themselves sick over you. They're constantly thinking about you. They've been dating someone. They've dated other people besides this person, but nothing ever worked out because they're not over you, and the other people that they date or try to have a relationship with, they end up leaving this person because they're very toxic. For one, they're very controlling. They never stop being controlling. They never change their ways. They know that they're toxic. They know, but they don't want to change that because it takes work to do that, and they don't want to heal and do that work. Okay, so I'm seeing that this person has dated several people, a couple of people, not several, but a few. And for some of you, this masculine is bisexual, and they're fighting with that. They like transsexual people. Okay, they like transsexual people, but not for a relationship. They like it for sexual, for the sex. Okay, they enjoy some sort of sex with them or something, and it's a big secret, and they're ashamed of it, and they're in the closet about it. Okay, this is not for everyone. Again, some of them are straight. Okay, but yeah. If they are if they are into transsexuals, or if they are sexually confused, you already know about it. You already suspect that. Okay, if you don't suspect that, then it is not your person, or this ex of yours. It's not your ex. Okay, because you have suspicions about it when you're already with them, that there was something off about them. or you've seen something in the home, maybe some pornography, movies, or magazines, or something with whatever they like that's of the same sex, okay? Or either of the same sex or transsexuals. I'm seeing transsexuals, okay? So I see that. And for some of them, okay, what it is, it's like they're very attracted to a person that looks beautiful as a woman, right? But has a penis, okay? They like thicker women in general. And the transsexuals that they're attracted to are also thicker, stronger looking, people. I don't know what, a transsexual person, how they like to be called. If it's transsexual, a woman, or what, I'm not sure. So that's why I'm saying transsexual, because I don't want to be rude or anybody here. I'm not being judgmental, I'm just telling what I'm seeing, okay? So, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know how you like to be called, okay? Let me know in the comments, though, because I like to be informed. I like to know, all right? So they're just attracted to that, you know what I mean? For some of you, they actually told you that, and if you flipped out about it, like you were grossed out about it or something, then they tried to sugarcoat it and say, oh no, it was just a growing up thing. It was just a phase. No straight person. It's not just a phase. I just don't feel at that age of an adult that anything is just a phase when you're sexually attracted. Just attracted to anybody of the same sex. I mean, that's just who you are. You know what I mean? However, this person is a bit selfish, okay, and I'm going to tell you why. Because it's like they are very selfish, they're very cheap, they don't like to spend money at all. And what they're selfish about is that I do see either a transsexual or somebody bi. I think it's a transsexual person who's very attracted to this masculine here, your ex, okay? And they've been talking. I don't know if they go to some kind of group setting, like a counseling group setting or something, for people that have anxiety or some kind of disorder or whatever. They go somewhere, and that's where they meet. It's like a counseling session or a club or a bar or something. And they're very attracted to your ex, okay? And your ex is attracted to them sexually. But what's really messed up about it is that this transsexual wants a relationship with your ex, and your ex doesn't want anything to do with them in a relationship, but doesn't mind doing sexual acts with them. But at the same time, it's like it makes this transsexual person really upset and used. And this transsexual person has been abused a lot in their life, being just who they are, or trying to be in relationships with other masculines who treat them really bad and abuse them, okay? They hurt them, and it's very sad. They get abused a lot, okay? And this masculine is just not good for them. They're very narcissistic. I'm not gonna say they're narcissistic because I'm not a doctor to say that, but their character, their ways is like a narcissistic type of person, okay? Their ways is like that. But they're hurting the people who just want to be loved and accepted for who they are. You know what I mean? They don't want to be used for just sex. They actually want somebody to love them. And they deserve that just like anybody else, okay? And this masculine, they don't treat this person with respect, because they're fighting the fact that they're attracted to this lifestyle of this person, okay? And they're kind of stringing them along. Like, yes, I like you, but nobody can find out about you. My parents can never know you. Are you kidding me? I could never show you to my family because they do come from a family that is very racist. And that's also including people who are trans or gay. They don't, they don't like that. Their family is very against that, unfortunately, and it's very sad. So, they're not nice like that, okay? That's all I'm gonna say about that. But, yeah, and it's really sad because this transsexual person or bi person, whoever this ex of yours is interested in, is the same sex, okay? They're just being used for sex, and it's really sad because it makes this person very sad and hurt because they do look at this person as something else and that they're not. Yeah, they're also oblivious in a way, so that's a karmic lesson for them also. Oh my god, that's terrible. Okay. So, but they keep thinking about you. The person that they're dating is actually the opposite sex of them, okay? And they have no idea that this ex of yours is either bisexual. They have no idea. And they have no idea that they have a fetish for, I don't know if it's a fetish, because they really, I don't know. Because it's just for sexual purposes here, I guess I'm going to consider it as a fetish, right? I don't know. You can tell me what you think. I don't know what word to use here, but it's not in a relationship wise. It's not even a dating thing that they want to do. It's just basic fetishes. It's just certain fetishes they like sexually, and that's all they want is that from this transsexual person or bisexual person. And the person that they're with that's the opposite sex of them, they have no idea that they have these fetishes and stuff like that. But they're suspecting different things, weird things. And I'm also seeing when you were with your ex, they were this way. They might have told you that all these things, that it was just a phase and all that, but it wasn't actually a phase. And behind your back, they were, fulfilling their sexual desires with a transsexual person, okay? With a transsexual person or a bi person. They were. And I'm seeing here that you didn't know anything about it. Some of you might have known or suspected, but most of you didn't, okay? And the person that they're dating now that's of the opposite sex suspects that they're not over you, okay? That they still interact with you. There's something going on between the both of you. They're very insecure about this relationship, this your either past marriage or past relationship, whatever your ex is to you, okay? Because they keep comparing you to them. So, maybe there was certain food that you used to make they used to enjoy, I'm seeing. And the person that they're dating now just doesn't have that skill to cook, or maybe we're very clean. The person that they're with is a total slob. There's like a lot of very different things between the both of yous. And there's a lot of things that you put up with that this person will never put up with, or wouldn't know how to put up with it. But the thing is, it's like their karma is to be with somebody just like them, who is very controlling, cheap, doesn't want it, very frugal, doesn't want to pay a cent for anything, not even on their children. Always looking for free stuff, looking for whatever they can get for free. I don't know. I see them at the Dollar Tree all the time. Like, they buy everything at Dollar Tree. If they can buy their clothes there, they would. You know, it's just, this person loves Dollar Tree or dollar stores or flea markets. They're always at a flea market looking for a deal. They're very lazy to work. They don't like to work. They do the minimum at work. They're very lazy. They're not ambitious people. Yeah. So I'm seeing that. Anyway, they're not over you. It makes the person that they're dating now and the person that they're messing with that's of the same sex very upset, because they both feel like they're not getting what they deserve here. Love, affection, attention, money spent on them. They won't even go buy them a meal without going 50-50 or something. And it has to be like a really cheap meal. Like, this person's extremely frugal. Oh my gosh. Yeah. They also have a lot of car problems, and anything wrong with their car, they use duct tape to fix it. Sorry. I see duct tape on a car. Oh my god, on the outside of it everywhere. Like, if somebody hits the side mirror, they duct tape it back together. Oh my god. They'll use, like, if they got a flat tire, they'll actually use the donut for way too long, and then that thing will blow up on its own. Then they go buy used tires from a used tire shop. No, not even a tire shop. It's from the junkyard. What am I talking about? I just saw the junkyard. Yeah. Their cars come from there. Oh my god. They have family members who pick on them because of their frugalness being so bad. Yeah, they just, you know, they can't, they have a really hard time dating people just for the simple fact that they're so frugal. But, you know, unfortunately, both of these people that they're dealing with, the one that's the same sex, okay, and the one that is the opposite sex that they're actually dating, and their family knows about them, they're, you know, they all have like really low self-esteem. They have a lot of karmic issues. They have abandonment issues. The both of them, they actually have a lot in common, except the one that is the same sex of this person, they're extremely sensitive. They're very, very sensitive. Like, you know, they take everything personally. So, yeah. And that's another thing that your ex doesn't like about the same sex person, is just that they just are way too dramatic or something, or just overly sensitive, and your ex is just, they could be an Aquarius, but they just don't express themselves at all. They don't smile much. They have a very dry sense of humor. I don't know. So they can't stop thinking about you. They obsess over you even more because, you know, they're not happy with the people that they're with the straight person or with the person that is of the same sex. They're not happy with either of them. Okay? And it's all because they won't heal. They won't accept that you're gone, and they won't, you know, change things in their home to get rid of the things that you left behind, put up fresh new curtains, you know, change their house around, whatever. They won't do it because they just won't let go. They refuse to let you go, okay? And they think that someday you'll need them and come back to them. They're hoping and praying for this. Alright, my daughter says hi. They don't see your little hand. You gotta put it there. Say hi. Okay.
You can show them this Pokemon thing.
Okay, I'll show the master. Okay, so I have to finish this reading, baby. Okay. Sorry about that. My daughter's here. So yeah, they're just not happy. They don't want to move on from you. They think that in their sick mind here, they actually think that one day they're trying to manifest this for you, but thankfully you are protected. But they are trying to manifest that you lose everything, you go through financial issues so bad that you end up crawling back to them. They actually fantasize about that, actually, and that you're going to need them so badly that you're going to end up on your hands and knees crawling back to this person, your ex. Even though that'll never happen for you, this is what they fantasize about, okay? And it's really, really sick. And they really need help, okay? So, you know. They do call some of you and then hang up on you. They just want to hear your voice. They miss your voice. If they have your leftover messages, you know, they never deleted them on voicemail. If you have emails, if you emailed them, they save everything that you left, voicemails, and they listen to all your voicemails constantly, especially at night before they go to bed. It helps them, you know, well, they thought it was going to help them soothe them to sleep, but it actually makes them cry. They're going through so many emotions still that you've never even seen them do. They're actually going through that constantly every single night when they're alone, you know. So they're going through a lot of hard times. They're not healing like they're supposed to be healing, and they're not doing the work. And that's just what it is. Alright, so let me see if I get some messages for you all. Whoa. Alright, so I have, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love, okay? So maybe that's for the stingy person there. You know. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you don't like, are also your own reflection. Cursed. So, okay, the person I was talking about earlier, okay, the one that is your karmic soulmate, right? That you ran into, or they ran into you in a parking lot or something. Yeah, they're the ones here that is this is their message, really. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you don't like, are also your own reflection. So that's that soulmate, that karmic soulmate, that's like for them, really, because you're healed, okay? So cursed. Yeah, so that this person here, from the one that, you know, your karmic soulmate, okay? They feel like you cursed them, like I said, did some kind of witchcraft. They have a negative mindset, okay? I'm getting England. Maybe you come from England, you went to England, or one of these people been there. I don't know, something about England that you might know something about. They could be an Aries, or you're an Aries. Someone's an Aries around here, or have it in their chart. Codependency, that's pretty much like everybody here in this card of your exes, and a lot of codependency issues here through a lot of couples here. Either you or somebody you know here that we've been reading about, they're very techie, They're good with electronical stuff, social media. They might have a social media platform. Maybe they fix phones or computers for a living. Maybe they're a computer programmer, something like that. And of course, somebody here wants to get you pregnant, and I feel deeply that it's the one, the ex. I feel like it's the ex and also the karmic soulmate, because they fantasize about it, the both of them, because what it is, it's not so much of having a baby, but it's the point that they feel it's something they can entrap you with. It's like an entrapment. They can trap you with that, is what I'm getting between those two people. And then, and the one that's a karmic soulmate here, they are deceptive. They are looking at you in a deceptive way. They're thinking in a deceptive way, okay? If they could, it's like you're this forbidden fruit for them, okay? They feel this temptation, and it's just too juicy. You're just too juicy. They want you. Okay, they can have short hair, or you have short hair. They could be hairy or have 5 o'clock shadow, or just natural. Detachment. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. I feel like this with a karmic soulmate here. The times that this person would come around and then disappear and then reappear again, like maybe like at a week at a time, it's like they were pulling away, and because they're not sure how you feel about them, okay? And then they hate feeling this vulnerability, right? So they kept trying really hard to detach from you, from this connection here, and try to get a peace of mind, like clear their mind, but it's actually a peace of mind, and it's not happening because they're not doing the work. They're not healing. They're not healing the things they're supposed to heal in this lifetime. You've known this person from a past lifetime. This karmic soulmate, you do know them from another lifetime, and they have to heal something here with you. Because there's some deceptive things that they've done in the past lifetimes, and it might include this lifetime also. And they need to change their ways. Stop doing the karmic cycle that they keep doing, I'm feeling. And they have this chemistry with you that you have no chemistry like with them at all, but they feel that this chemistry is like they've never felt this passion about anybody like they do with you. It's very true. And that's the chemistry is with the karmic soulmate, okay? And now the ex now that might be bi, they don't have to be. Not all of them are going to be bi, and not all of them are going to like transvestites, transsexual people. A lot of them are going to be straight too, okay? However, they didn't know or feel a chemistry with you, and it's like, they didn't know that they loved you until you were gone, all right? The ex, they regret letting you go. They regret a lot of things, okay? Especially the way they treated you, how they didn't fight for you, how, they know they could have tried harder and done everything they could to keep you, and they refused. They didn't do it. You know what I mean? They didn't do it. And they regret it, and now they still feel like you're a soulmate of theirs, but it's not yes, we all have soulmates, but doesn't mean you're supposed to be with these soulmates. You know what I mean? A lot of them are karmic soulmates. This is a karmic soulmate. If it is a soulmate, it's a karmic one. And you pretty much learned your lessons here with this narcissistic type of personality this person had. You learned a lot of lessons from them, and the main thing was, you put yourself first for the first time in your life. Once you did that, this relationship was over. You learned everything you needed to learn, and you moved on, and you're happy now, and they're not. And because they're not learning anything. And they all agree that you are very sweet. And they can't argue with that. Okay? And that's what I have here. Oh, this fell out to the park. So maybe this person that I was talking about earlier, the soulmate, that saw you, freaked out, and left or whatever, it could have been at a park. It doesn't have to be a park, but for some of you, it was at the park that this person parked next to you, or you parked next to them, and they thought you caught them staring at you, so they left. It could have been at a park, okay? But I'm definitely seeing a parking lot, if nothing else, okay? I definitely see a parking lot. All right, my friends. So that's what I have for you all tonight, this evening, actually. I know it's a very long one, but that's what I can do right now. I have my daughter home today. She wasn't feeling well, so it was really hard for me to get on here. So I did make it up by making a long ass video for you, okay? So anyway, I love you all very, very much. And if you stayed till the end, put a heart on the comments. I like to know who stayed and listened to me till the end. I really greatly appreciate each and every one of you. And I understand if you couldn't stay till the end, because I know it's very long. Okay, but I do appreciate any minute that you do spend with me. Alright? I know we all have busy lives. I get ya. So anyway, if you haven't liked and subscribed yet, please do so. It's absolutely free and it helps my channel a lot. And if you have already, thank you so much. I love you. You're all such a blessing to me, and I love you, each and every one of you, so, so, so much. I know I've explained many times in all my videos that I am doing a fundraiser with my family for the hungry Angolan children in Angola. That's in Africa. Okay. My husband's family actually comes from there, so we are making they have a lot of struggles there. They don't have medical like us. They don't have food. They don't have shelters. They're missing a lot of things there. So, and it's just everyday life things that we have and we take for granted here. They don't have any of that there. So we're trying to do a fundraiser for that. If you're interested, I do have it in the description below, I believe. I think it's still there. Anyway. So if you're interested, it's called it's on GoFundMe, and it's run by Bruno Ferreira. So if you're interested, you can always go there and donate. It's up to you. Alright, but I greatly appreciate each and every one of you who have and who do. Thank you so much. These people really need it, and they'll be very grateful to have it. Alright, so you all have a wonderful night. Be safe. And I will talk to you tomorrow. God willing. Have a blessed night. Bye.